What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993, and this is episode number 277 of WWE Turn Alert. As we have two Turn Alerts that I'm going to make official today. This one I've been holding back for a while. The other one I think has just happened, but they both kind of are the same. I was going to do them both together because they seem to be teasing them as a tag team, but I still kind of want to do them both separately. So the first one is Shayna Baszler. As of this Monday on Raw, well, I probably could have gone as far as back, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is dated for September the 4th. Not this past Monday, but last week's Monday Night Raw. It seems Shayna Baszler, in my opinion, is more so of a babyface now. Now, it's been hard to tell because I think she's been that way since she turned on Ronda Rousey. Even though she was the one who made the turn, but she obviously became like somewhat of a babyface because she spoke the truth where she basically said she wanted to be the one to run Ronda Rousey out of WWE. And there are a lot of people who have definitely not been a fan of Ronda's most recent run, and she wanted out. We haven't seen her, of course, since SummerSlam, but she's still on the active roster on the app. But apparently, again, that was going to be her last match. Will she ever come back? I don't know. But Shayna I've been back and forth because although she was although it felt like she was the baby face of that feud, she was also still kind of arrogant. I know they did have her tease a feud with Becky Lynch, but that's kind of been pushed to the side because Becky Lynch went to NXT and won the NXT Women's Championship. So I'm not sure if they're going to ever revisit this or what, but recently she had a series of matches with Zoey Stark, who's going to be the other Turn Alert we talk about today. And they had a match. Basically, they're saying, like they both drove like their own legends out of the company. Who really is the baddest woman in the company now, basically, is what they're saying. And they had a match on Raw. They have good chemistry. Zoey, of course, was kind of like that fighting back, type thing where she really like pushed her with her Karafuda clutch. Shayna did eventually, though, get Zoey to pass out. But after the match, though, Shayna's like, you outlasted that better than Ronda Rousey did. And Zoey's like, you know what? You put up more of a fight than Trish Stratus did. And they fist bumped on it. And this past week on Raw, when Shayna was taking on Chelsea Green, and Piper Niven came out to attack Shayna 2-on-1, Zoey came out to help her. So again, we'll talk about Zoey in the next video, but Shayna, it seemed like they were teasing her as like a babyface tag team. And guess they're the ones next to feud with the pointless women's tag titles. I mean, there's a little bit of a story behind it. Both of them were shadowed by legends, and now they basically got rid of the legends, and now they're kind of being their own thing. So it's not something to really hate. So, which is why I feel like that they are kind of going both of them in a babyface direction. For Shayna, this will be interesting. I feel like she's still going to have like that little bit of the arrogant side to her, because that's where she thrives, I think, in her character. Her arrogant side. Her dangerous side. The submission magician, as she was in NXT. And of course, it's been a while since Shayna's been booked well. With Triple H still in charge of creative, even with the TKO merger, and Vince obviously is back from his medical leave, hoping he somehow does not weasel his way back into creative. I'm interested to see where this goes. I think it could be good. It's different for Shayna being a babyface. I don't think she'll be like arrogant, like a badass, but it's like she'll be who she was before, but she's doing it to the villains, if you know what I mean. So we'll see where this goes. It could get her back on track. I'm hoping it gets her back on track, because when she was, on the face of the women's division in NXT, she was freaking awesome. So I'm hoping she gets that groove back with this babyface turn. And of course, we'll talk about Zoey Stark about this as well in the next video. So guys, what are your thoughts on Shayna Baszler being a babyface? There's actually also I forgot to mention this. She kind of was a babyface briefly in 2020. I don't think I ever made it official, but when she first started feuding with Sasha and Bayley for the tag titles briefly, even though she formed a team with the same woman who came back this past week on Raw, Nia Jax. Hated that tag team. They kind of positioned her as a babyface. I think she did have a tag match or two with Asuka teaming up against them. So they teased it there, but I don't think it went full force, which I think is why I did not do a turn alert for her that year. But I'm going to do this one now. And who knows? Maybe next week it'll be a ruse and it's not going to be a heel turn, or after not face turn, or after when maybe Zoey and Shayna win the tag titles from Chelsea and Piper. Maybe, who knows? They're cursed anyways. But that's my thoughts on Shayna Baszler turning face seemingly recently whenever she started her feud with Ronda Rousey, and now seemingly forming a tag team with Zoey Stark, which I do like. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Be sure, as always, to slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content on my channel. And follow me on Twitter at @thecluboftheman93. And also follow me on TikTok and Instagram at @thecluboftheman1993. And as always, guys, please stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert.